Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Alsu of Parental World Knowledge. I want to welcome everyone. We're here to talk more about wisdom herbs. And I just want to make mention any business in the tri state area can have a free lecture from us. So all you have to do is give us a call, and there's no gimmick. Nobody has to buy anything. You don't have to sign up for additional things, lectures, or whatever. It's just a free lecture for the holidays. And every company needs this edge. You want to keep your workers healthy for the holidays. There's extra work coming in, and everyone is needed. So by having this lecture, it's going to help everyone's health. So 973-736-1637. 973-280-6356. Give us a call. We're here Monday, and you can call us from 9 to 6 because we're doing our show, so it's fine. You can call even during our show, and let us know that you want the lecture. And like I said, as long as it's in the tri-state area, we are in West Orange, New Jersey, USA. So as long as it's in our tri-state area, there's no cost. There's no additional things that you have to do. And after the lecture, then we're going to discuss about our products, but that's after. The whole lecture, like I said, it's going to be entirely to let you know all the things about herbs, how the benefits, how it's going to help you, what herbs you need for different, people can ask questions and, find out exactly what they need. Now, I started the herbs and I'm on my second day. And I can tell you that it definitely is working. I just started the regimen, and I took this Super Girl Food. It's a new product that we just came up with. My son did that. It was all on his own. And David Alsu, and he is the really the person that did the whole thing with the herbs. He's the one who founded it and started this business, and doing also charity with it too, giving one away free every time we sell one. And if you go on the site wisdom-square.com, you can see David Alsu and all about what his company is doing, and our joint store of the Wisdom Herbs. Now, I'm telling you, you can't do better as far as your health goes. I took the Super Girl Food, and it has everything in it: the brain food, the heart, and the bone, and of course the girl food. And this is everything you're going to, and also the sun food is one more thing. And also, this is what you need your regimen in losing weight, a healthy way of losing weight. So you could take this daily to keep your weight to be normal all the time. And the other thing you would need is the cleansing food, which is right here. So that would be it. So it would be 100 capsules, only $40. And then since you're buying the second product with your order, that is only $30 more. So $70, you can have everything you need for your health and to keep you happy and to lose weight properly. So, this is amazing. $70 is not that much. And it definitely is working as far as, feeling more energized. I do my energy scans, but I, of course, can heal other people as opposed to myself. So, this is helping me. I need this. And even if you had the energy scan, you want to maintain your health. You have to eat. This is proper food, besides the food that you eat from the grocery store. This is actually food. They're in capsule form. And this is giving you what you need, what's missing from a lot of foods that are out in your grocery store. So, this is essential. And the fact that this will also maintain your weight. No yo-yo dieting, no, crazy diet pills, whatever. This is going to maintain your weight. It's going to give you more health and energy, make you feel younger and better. And, this is essential. My son has been on this for many, many months now. And so has, he has testimonial people, and people he doesn't even know, but they came forth with testimonial. And I'm so thrilled that it's helping so many people. And people that couldn't even lose weight, they're doing it. And now that he made the super girl food or the super guy food, it's more affordable. And you don't have to take that many capsules. It's so easy. You're just going to have to take the guy food, and you're going to have to take the cleansing food. So it's not that much that you're going to be having to take. And the cost is fantastic. So this makes for your life so much better. And you could make, for the holidays, your family's life better. Give it as gifts. I'm telling you, there can't be anything better than giving the gift of health. So, this is something that they're always going to want. You give gifts and for the holidays, and people want to return. Most of the time, I know, because I'm, having to return some things that I'm given. And then I see tons of people returning, lines and lines and lines for the holidays. Why should we put ourselves through that? Give gifts that, it's easy. If you give a nice holiday order, we'll deliver it for free in the tri-state area. So why not? Why put yourself through all that long shopping? It takes hours and hours and hours with the holiday shopping. And I truly don't appreciate it. I was just trying to get, I remember it was about, I guess, 2 years ago, I was trying to get some just underwear, from my father, and some other things too. But I was standing around trying to get his size and the one that was on sale for hours. I couldn't believe this. This is terrible. This is something that's so wonderful for your health, and anyone would want this. Wisdom herbs, why not? I mean, to have better health and to maintain your weight. So my thought is, this couldn't be a better holiday gift. There's nothing better. And I definitely am so thrilled that, my son, he said, "Here, Mom," and he gave also his girlfriend the super girl food. So it's not just me that's trying it, and her sister. She has a twin sister. And, so they've been, taking this now for a while. And they're doing well with it. And, I see that it definitely, it works. It works. It works effectively for people. And I'm telling you that it makes a difference. It just truly makes a difference. She works very hard, and she definitely needs his girlfriend to have something to give her a pick-me-up with, especially extra. This will be extra work now. It's going to even be harder, for the holidays coming up. So, this is fantastic. This is something healthy, and this will be, like I said, increasing your memory and your energy. Please, honey, I'm busy here. Don't you do that. It's okay, honey. I know you're trying to be a good watchdog. I told you before, it's just people are visiting and people are working on the house down the street. Oh my gosh, there's so many people working. I mean, it's one house and it's just like, there's like 12 different vehicles. And so it is driving him crazy today. And he's worried, what's going on. And they're making so much noise. So he was concerned. Okay, you're doing a good job, but it's okay. There's no burglar. It's just people working on the house and people visiting. All right. Thank you, Platinos. You want to come on the air? They want to see you. You're a gorgeous boy. He just got up from his nap. I took him out a little while ago, and he's tired. He just came in and wanted to rest. And interesting, a dear friend of mine, Anita, and I don't see her on a regular basis because she's in Africa, but she's very sweet, and I call her sis because she's so wonderful. She was saying, how come I haven't heard from you? Well, I told her I'm trying to sell the herbs and, doing my part. I mean, I'm doing everything from marketing, sales, and I do my reality show every day. And, I'm doing my best. And then I let her know other things which you've known from earlier shows, unless you're a new person watching, that I was dealing with settling my estate from my late father. He left the house entirely to me, but one of my relatives was fighting me and dragging out, my lawyer and all these things. And I'm having to, talk and deal with all the things from that relative. And, I just wish that person well, that relative, but, it hasn't been easy. And then Social Security, they said I won months ago, and then they asked for more things. And then I found out there was fraud against me because 2 letters were missing from my file. And they finally admitted that. Yes, they said they were, sorry, I'm going through all this. And, and they asked for another piece of information on my insurance. So I, it was a death benefit. Not anything I'm going to cash in, but they want to know the value. So I need it for, when I die, definitely not cashing it in. I need to be buried, God forbid. I mean, and, but they wanted to know the value. So I had to get that. And I sent it in as soon as I could. So I'm still awaiting. And, all this, all this craziness running to them and running to them. This is going on since February. I mean, I didn't complain, so much to her to let her know, but, I just wrote her a note now and told her, I don't like to complain to people, but, sometimes I couldn't do my show and I wanted you to know where I was. I was at Social Security most of the time and, going through a heck of a lot. And, they said that I didn't report about my late father passing and what he left me. And I did. There were 2 letters proving I did. Right from their office. Not just my letter that I sent them, but actual proof from their office saying they received it. So they can't tell me they didn't because I got 2 letters. And now they got them. So it was pulled from my file. Now, all I can say, I just, been going through that, and, it's been, not that it's so upsetting, like, it's just, I mentioned, it's about my son, just worried about him. I know he wants to get married, and, he has the love of his life, and that's wonderful. And, that is my only concern, that he's just overextended himself in trying to help me. And I never asked him. So, I've been busy trying to talk to my son and comfort my son and doing all these, taking care of all these things. So that's why I didn't really talk to her too much. I mean, I, say little answers to, like, I see her picture posted or something, but I never really talked to her lately. And she thought maybe I just forgot about her, but I didn't. I just couldn't. I can't even have enough time for me. So, and my little puppy, my little darling, he keeps me going. I'm taking him out all day long. Nobody does. Nobody ever walks him. Originally my son said he'll help me walk the the puppy. That never happened. At first he's playing with the puppy. Oh, wonderful. And then he just stopped. And then now he's back to playing with the puppy, but not taking him out. It's me. It's me, all on me. So, and sorry to go ranting on here, but, I just felt bad that my friend felt that I abandoned, and I didn't. And I wouldn't want anyone to think, I try to get back in touch, like whoever, I appreciate all the people that make comments about the show and give them support and saying that, they like me, and my, just that I'm a good person or whatever it is. And I try to get back and I can't for every single person at every given time, but I try to as fast as I can. And now I'm not even going on the Google Live Hangouts. So if anyone, I mentioned this yesterday, there was someone who contacted me and they had something wrong with their computer. So then it did something, gave my computer a virus because the whole thing shut down. I could not use it. And I was trying and trying and trying and kept turning it on, turning it off. I have a laptop and I was turning it on and off, what you're supposed to do. It was taking hours to get it back on the other day. So, I just can't go on that Google Hangouts. I can't take a chance because that's where that person contacted me and I was talking live, and then it happened. Now I really think it was that. It's the only thing I can trace because my son said he didn't do anything, go on any site that was sometimes you go on sites, it could be a music site or something, and it could be a virus, but no, he didn't do anything unusual. So now I traced it back to that. Hello, Bar speaking. Hello? Who's calling, please? No answer. So, but now I'm not going to be doing that. So if anybody wants to chat with me, please request my friendship on Facebook and I could chat there. As long as I know that you're subscribed, if you're someone new, or if you've been on already Google Hangouts and I have your name so I know who you are. But I'm not going to, just take new friends unless I know, you're subscribed to the YouTube. And, so you could do Barbara Alsue and, subscribe on the YouTube, please. And this way, then if you want to, go on Facebook, give me an invitation. I know who you are. And I'd be more than happy to accept your friendship and, chat with you. I'm just so, happy that people do want to chat and have comments. And during the show now, I'm asking people to call in for the herbs, call in for the energy scan, and it only takes seconds, just seconds for the energy scan. How can you beat seconds to feel better, more energy and more focus? So if you give me a call, you don't have to say your full name, just say your first name. And if you don't want to say even your first name, give a first initial, because some names are unusual. If you have a name like Ivory, I think maybe somebody's going to think, gee, this is Ivory, the one I know. So just give your first initial, and it could be anything that is bothering you. It could be the simplest thing. It could be a stiff neck. You were sleeping incorrectly during the night and it gave you a stiff neck. It could be that you have a headache, or it could be more chronic pain. It could be anything. Give me a call and we can talk. Or if it's something, just distressing you, a person at work, or a situation, anything, at all, we can work on that. I immediately can focus in on what's wrong. And then, since everything in our whole body is a circulatory system, the same thing is with the chakras in our head, in our body. It circulates. And if it doesn't circulate and completely circulate, we're going to have pain. We're going to have discomfort. We're going to have a number of things wrong. Whether it could be just a headache, or it could be a really bad migraine. So just give me a call and resolve that issue. It takes seconds. And you don't have to say, all your personal information. Just, get on the phone and I will pinpoint whatever is wrong. Let's try to see if anybody was contacting me. Let's see. And I appreciate so many people saying positive things about the energy scans and the wisdom herbs. And, thank you again. I do appreciate that. I see it not just on the Google Hangouts, but I've been seeing it on social media, whether it be anything that we're doing, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. So I'm so grateful for that. Instagram, it's just amazing, the nice comments that people are making and being supportive. So we greatly appreciate it. And like I said, give this a try. I know it works. I mean, I was taking the liquid herb for months, and I know it worked. Now, and what I was taking was oregano leaf. It really wasn't as good as this. This is so much better. And this is making a world of difference. I don't even know how I'm functioning. I just told you my agenda, what I've been going through, and worried about my son, because he wanted to get married, and I felt terrible that him helping me the way he did, taking every penny he had, every savings, and then taking a big loan. He really did too much, and he wants to get married. So, I mean, now he can't. He has to wait. It has to be, until all this is resolved. So I feel terrible about that. As a mom, we want to take care of our kids. We want to help our kids. I've always helped him. So it's the first time he turned around and helped me. I didn't ask for it. And in fact, I told him not to do it. But he was insistent that he wanted to help me. He says, Mom, I need to do this. And I wouldn't want to change him. Wouldn't want to change him. I'm very grateful what he did. But I feel really terrible about it. Hello, Bar speaking. I'm doing okay, but I doing a reality show. It's my own show, Barbara Alsu, and I did take a solar company, but I'm just awaiting for them to do. Yeah, I'm getting solar. I'll take care. So at any rate, a solar company, and I'm taking solar. And that's another thing I was dealing with yesterday too. I'm hoping they're doing what they said they were going to do, and I'm just awaiting. So let's pray, because first they said they were going to do something for free to fix on my front and back roof, and then this manager calls up who's doing the roofing. He's a representative from the company, and he's saying, oh, we can give you a good price. And I'm going, oh my God. And then he said, no, after I said that, he says, oh no, if you had a deal with the company that they were going to do it free, then that's what they're going to do. They'll stand by it. So I hope so. I haven't heard back. So I don't know what's happening. And I just, I want the solar on to save money. And especially my son wants to put the lights on for the holidays. And oh my gosh, to put all those lights on is going to cost a fortune again. So, you know, but I'm just going to think positive thoughts. We hopefully will get this before the lights have to go on. And that's it. You know, after Thanksgiving, we're going to want to put the lights on. So I hope and pray we get our solar up. I hope, you know, they fix it was a brand new roof just several years ago, and it just wasn't done right. They should have had a slope in the front and the back part. And so hopefully everything gets resolved where they, you know, fix what was done by a different company. And that's it. So, you know, and I was worried that how my son is reacting to that too, because, you know, more bills. And, you know, he's just like, it doesn't end. It just doesn't end. And I want to start paying him back. So, I mean, if I have more bills, how am I going to start paying him back? You know, that's the thing. And it doesn't really bother me, all the things going on. It's just my son. I just feel bad. I want him to move on with his life. He wants to get married, have kids. I want to see my grandchildren. I would love that. And his wife-to-be will probably have twins. There's twins running the family. She's a twin. And we have in our family that my late mother was an identical twin. And it doesn't stop there. On my father's side, there was fraternal twins. My wonderful cousins, Sherry and Stephen. So I just know that there's going to be twins. So I'll be just loving that, to have, you know, two wonderful babies. And, you know, I just hope for the best. They're healthy, whatever. It doesn't matter, boy, girl, you know, or two girls, whatever, just that they're healthy. And that's it. And she's taking the herbs, so she's going to be ready to give birth to a healthy baby. You know, she's doing all that she should be doing. You know, this is great for her body, her health. You know, this gives you more focus. And you give birth. You know, you do need to focus. I focused that I did Lamaze, natural childbirth and breathing, and I focused that I could give birth quickly. I just kept, you know, saying in my mind very strongly that I'm going to do this. It's possible. My mother gave birth in 1 hour, and, well, actually, let's see, she gave birth in 2 hours, 2 hours. And I gave birth in 1, but I almost gave birth in less time, but I was holding off for the doctor. The doctor's daughter had a birthday the same day as my son was being born. And so I think it would have been 30 minutes, really 30 minutes. And I've mentioned this story before. So, you know, I feel with her taking these herbs, she's going to be healthy. And, you know, I will suggest that they do Lamaze. And there can't be anything better, and especially if you're planning on having children. Get on this regimen. Get yourself healthy and all ready before you give birth, because believe me, what you go through, ladies, it isn't easy. It isn't easy giving birth. You know, carrying all those months, it isn't easy on a woman. So get yourself in health. And there's just so many other benefits. I mean, just even being, if you're a parent already, just you want to have more energy, more focus for those kids. Whatever it is, you're working, you want to have more energy and focus. And I'll tell you, this is the best weight loss, the herbs. I mean, I had so many injuries that I, you know, couldn't be doing the activities that I used to do. And this is the thing, the herbs are the thing that's helping me lose the weight. Now, I'm not done. I know I still have to go, but I'm doing quite well. And don't forget, I'm a senior citizen, so I mean, I'm not able to do the things that I did before. So, and I'm not overeating. It's just that I can't do the activity I did before. And I've changed everything. I changed the way I was eating. I realized the food, I've mentioned this earlier, shows that my late mom was giving me chicken, and I try not to eat too much of that. I try to eat more. Turkey is for my blood type, lamb and veal. So I try to, go for, well, mostly the turkey because that's, my favorite. And I see the difference, if you eat the proper foods. You go on my website, parentalworldknowledge.com. Please, baby, it's okay. Everything's okay. Honey, it's not burglars. It's okay. It's okay, dear. Thank you, Platinos. He's trying to be a great watchdog. He hears them, all the people out there. It's so many people, a dozen vehicles, as I said, and it doesn't stop. Oh, they keep working. Still late into the night is getting to be, and they're still, I don't know, I hope they get done. It's bothering him. It's okay, honey. It's okay. So at any rate, now he's got every dog barking. So this is the best solution for your health, for your family, for your friends. And give us a call and order. Just, tell us what you want. And if you want the super girl or super guy food, and then you could just, like I said, pay only $40 for the 100 capsules for that. And then just for the cleansing food, that's the second one would be only $30, so $70. A great weight loss product, and also giving you everything, the brain food in there. Everything is in there that you need to maintain the bone, the heart. And, you get the girl food. So, I mean, it's amazing that in the sun food, all that is in there. I can't even believe that my son figured out how to do it, and we have a machine that does it, but, he also has to do the other thing, another granulation thing, and he figured out how to do it so that it could be all those things inside of that capsule and still be effective. So it's working, and I'm just thrilled that we can help everybody. And at a very affordable price. There's no one giving a price like that. 90 capsules are $50 or more on other products. So definitely we're giving a great price. There's no question. So, and really there shouldn't be, for our health, you can't really worry about the price, but here we are giving a better price. For your health, you really have to put that first. That's the most important thing. So give us a call, 973-736-1637 or 973-280-6356. And my son's line, if anyone has some additional questions, 973-282-6071, wisdom-square.com. And it's interesting. My neighbor today, he was ready to take off in his car, but I said I wanted to give him one of these folders, and I let him know, real quickly, that this could make a big difference in his life. His mother is very ill, and I said, look, this is why I called him over. He said he had to go, but I said, this is very important. And I don't get to see him much, so and I don't really want to bother them too. It's another thing because of her health. But I, gave it to him real fast and explained, and I said, look, go on that site. And we also have, we're going to start with liquid herbs because she's going to need that. She is really, really ill. And so I'm hoping and praying that he gives us a call, because that will be definitely life-changing for his mom. And he's such a dedicated son. He lives there and takes care of her. And God bless him. Now, he wasn't living there. He was in his own apartment, but then she took ill, and he started taking care of her. God bless him. So, I just want her to be well, and him to have his life back the way it was. I mean, he was working and had his own place, and now he can't. He's not able to work. He's taking care of her full time, which that's a great son. But I just hope that he'll go on the site, and he said he would. I hope he does. So I'm just thrilled to help people here, right in my own backyard. I mean, there's people that need help everywhere. Right here in my own backyard or everywhere in the world, people need this, truly. So, hopefully we will start worldwide with this, but right now we're doing our, basically our tri-state area, unless somebody would hire us that we would go out, past that. But at this point, we can't, we don't have, trucks to deliver it, and we're not going to start, spending for delivery and everything of this product. And what if it's damaged too? These are fresh herbs, and really, truly, we would rather be sure that it's delivered and it's still in complete good form. If you just sometimes I see what they do. They throw the package, these delivery people. I don't even believe it. They're throwing our package. One guy was kicking it. He was holding one and he was kicking another. And he's coming to the door, and and it was something glass in there. And a good thing it was packaged decently. But I'm going, what in the world? And I said, you didn't have to kick it. Why don't you just make 2 trips? So I would rather, and the company that delivers the herbs to us, they're wonderful. They do great. They're doing great. Our company is Amazon, actually, and they do great. They're not kicking the herbs and things. Oh my gosh. But so we want to help and stop world hunger, and we're giving away one to every needy person each time we sell one. So we sell one to you, we give one away. So hopefully, this is just a small ripple, as I said before, earlier shows, and we will hopefully make a big ripple. We'll start, branching out and helping more and more people. But I'm hoping, I'm just checking to see if anybody's contacting me concerning energy scans or the herbs. No. But I'm just hoping that more people will, give us a call. And, I will keep with my neighbors. I know that this is going to make a world of difference. I have a neighbor across the street. He is the nicest guy. But he is walking with a walker, with 2 hands. It's one of these, walkers that have a bar, and he is not in good health. He's suffering. He has to go to the hospital every single day. I hate to see that. He used to be very healthy. He was running a jewelry store, and then there was a robbery, and it took his son's life. And I think he got injured in there. I never really asked what happened. But then I see him, in this condition walking with the walker. So I take it that he must have gotten shot too. And, it was life changing for him. He was so active, such an active person. He also did, besides the jewelry store, he was doing, he owned a construction company. So he was like, sometimes even going out on the job too. He did that. He owned a big construction company. And now he still tries to do some things. I see him. And, my son went over there with his friend and helped him. He was trying to do something with his lawn, pull up, there were some weeds, and he was trying to pull it up by the curb so, you don't get a fine from the town. So my son went over with his friend and pulled it out for him. He wasn't able to do that. He could fall, God forbid, he's trying to pull that up. You can't do that in that condition. God bless him. But he could benefit so greatly. I spoke to his daughter, and I just hope she goes on that site. I told her, but you can only, take a horse over to the water to drink, but they have to drink it. I can't force anybody. And, it's sad if you see that people don't want change. I mean, it could be change. It's not working. The medicine, the surgeries, they're not working. He's not getting better. He's struggling and existing. And it shouldn't be. But I'm grateful. I'm so grateful he's a wonderful person that he's in this world. Nicest guy. Every day when I see him, he's smiling. And, very, very smart man. And I still feel that I know this can help him. But I can't, I can't force anyone to take it. And so the thing is, it has to be his daughter and him, contact us. And that's it. And I did say talk to his doctor and, discuss about this. And there's no inhibitors in this, so this should be fine if he takes this an hour before his medication. So there is no reason why this guy can't be back to himself. It will help him, help him lose a little bit of weight too, because, he used to be more slender. And, of course, with all that he went through, he put on weight. And this will help. And this will help his pain. He's in a lot of pain. He has to go for treatment nonstop. I mean, it's horrible. And I know my father used to take him. My father used to drive him to the hospital many times. Now his daughter has to come. So, and my father never minded. He, God bless, that's how he was. My late father, Jules, never minded. Even if he wasn't going that way, he still took him. That's how my late father was. What a wonderful man. A war veteran, World War II. And he was almost 96 years old, and he still was driving and drove the neighbor to the hospital, even if he didn't have anywhere to go. He didn't plan to go anywhere, but he took him. And that's a real neighbor. My father was a real neighbor. He even one day, he went and got the dog that ran out of the yard from next door. And this dog was scary. This dog barks all the time and growls. And I truly would not pick that dog up. It's a big dog. And my father picked the dog up. He's 96 years old almost. And he picked the dog up. I was like, my jaw dropped. My father did that. And he got him back in the yard. He put him right back in. And he says, you stay, you stay. And he did. The dog stayed. I'm telling you that what a person. What a person. And, he didn't even get these herbs. He would be here now if he had these herbs. He was always healthy, but then he took that fall, and then it changed his whole life after they gave the surgery. They shouldn't have given him surgery on severe shoulder and arm injury. So things could just change so fast. A person totally healthy, so much energy, and it just went from that surgery that should have not been given. It led to bleeding of his brain, if you haven't heard, from the earlier shows. And this could have saved his life. Herbs could have saved his life. Just even we have cayenne pepper, the liquid form, and just putting that under his tongue would have stopped the bleeding. And who knew? Doctors don't tell us in the United States. In Europe, all the doctors are giving herbs for treatment. They're way ahead of us. Why? Because our country wants to make the money. That in Europe, they're concerned about the health. So, it's got to get out, all this information about the herbs. Keep talking about it. Have people go on this website. Even if you're not buying it, maybe you're on herbs already, maybe you're taking them, but please pass on the information. And even if you think you're healthy, I know you can be healthier. I know that you can have more energy and more focus by taking these herbs. So please give us a call, 973-736-1637. And I just want to say a miraculous healing prayer for everyone. I pray for good peace, good spirit, good health, good strength. Amen. Everyone in the world, I hope and pray that you say this prayer with me to God. God heals 100%. I just do the prayer, and you say the prayer to God with me. You can heal yourself. That's all you have to do, is just say a prayer to God with me. Now, if you don't need the prayer now, you can say it at a later time. And if someone else needs it, and maybe they aren't incapable of saying it for themselves, you could say the prayer for them with me. And if you need to have more prayers, go on parentalworldknowledge.com, and you get 2 miraculous healing prayers just by going on our latest blog post. So at any time, you can do this. And I am so grateful for people that are watching. I'm so grateful, like I said, for the comments. It's so encouraging. And believe me, it's a fight, because doctors are not talking about this. This is not easy. This is the hardest marketing campaign that I possibly could do. I have never faced anything of this nature. This is something that people don't know about. People don't realize it's so essential. And I'm telling you, it is. It's the greatest thing in the world that we could possibly do for ourselves. Having wisdom herbs, keeping ourselves healthy, keeping our regular weight. And I'll tell you, every person, it could be woman, it could be man, this is fantastic. My son has never been as healthy. I had, injuries at work, and then when I gave birth to him, he had some problems. because I developed asthma from my neck getting hit. So then he had asthma. And, he wasn't that healthy a child. If he had these herbs, it would have been a world of difference. Now he's able to pick up, I can't even believe it, boulders, things that he was doing in the house, all the work that he was doing. I never saw him be able to do the things he was doing. And I'm telling you, it has made a world of difference. And he was getting sick all the time, too. Oh, my gosh, constantly. So, Barbara speaking. Thank you. All right, it was a message from my town. They were closing off the road by Mount Pleasant Avenue tomorrow. They're working on gas, I guess, pipe something with the town. I just hope that you do give us a call, 973-736-1637, 973-736-1637, or 973-280-6356, 973-280-6356. And as you saw on the brochure stating 973-282-6071 if you need to talk to my son, David Alsu. And I hope that everybody truly tries this. And, with the energy scan too, I hope that you will give us a call. And this will not only, I'm telling you, besides the wisdom herbs, it's essential to do these energy scans. And I'm willing to give this free. There's nothing to sign up for. You don't have to pay anything. And why I'm doing it is because, one, I want to help people. And secondly, I want to write an ebook. And, I need to have different case studies. Now, I won't put, of course, your full name. I'll just put your first name or first initial, whatever it is. And that's it. And then also, healers, please give us a call. If you have your Reiki Masters and you want to learn how to do it even faster, I was told that I was to the highest level of Reiki as a master. But I don't claim, that because I didn't have the full training. I just, spoke basically and found out more things about Reiki from a master in Reiki. But I didn't have, full training. I just had a little bit of, training about what it is that I was doing without even realizing what I was doing. I just started, touching on the shoulder of patients. God was telling me to do that. And it was, the prayer with God was healing the patient 100%. So, I know that I was to the highest level of Reiki. And then I even had distant, I could do the distant healing. But I know this is seconds as opposed to doing what I did. And I was told to a master level of Reiki. I know that this is faster. So please give us a call too. 973-736-1637. And hopefully, you will be able to wonderfully, be able to be a better healer. I'm hearing an alarm going off, and I'm just going to go check to see what that is. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful night or day wherever you are. Bye now.